Hi there, and welcome to Seamus's Soccer channel. In our first video, we will be covering the soccer warm-up. In order to begin, you will need a soccer ball, soccer cleats, cones, and space to do your warm-up. Start out by measuring 10 to 12 yards between your cones that you will perform your warm-up. I use my warm-up as an opportunity to adapt my body to the movements or motions it might be required to perform during that day's training. I always start off with a jog to get the blood flowing. Sometimes I'll do two if I've had a particularly strenuous training the day before. I then do high knees and butt kickers to expand my vertical range of motion. Proceeding to do open the gate and close the gate motions, I feel opens up your hips and prepares your joints and muscles around them for the training ahead. I always like to jog back to my starting position just to set the pace for the training. Closing the gate does the opposite motion, preparing you for all ranges that might occur that day. After completing your dynamic motions, you will want to start your dynamic stretching. I start this by pulling up of the knee and pulling back of the knee motions. Pulling up of the knee really gets stretch at your hamstrings, an important muscle in training. And pulling back of the knee focuses on your quads or your quadriceps that are really important in getting the power behind your kicks. It's important to work these out before you start your training. I then do what I call the reach down stretch, which is just extending both your arms and flattening one leg and touching the ground in a sweeping motion. This stretch not only stretches your hamstring, but also your glute, another essential muscle in soccer. Moving on into a groin stretch, a muscle that is commonly injured during a practice or game. Doing this, you can really feel the stretch, and if it hurts a little bit, you really want to take your time and really stretch it out just to make sure that you will not injure yourself during that training that day. Moving into a stretch I call the kickback, not only stretches the upper part of your calf and hamstring, but will prepare you for the next motion of kicking. Soccer is unique because it is played with your feet. I find it very important to warm up your legs prior to kicking the ball because it can be very tough on you, and if you don't do it properly, you can be left very sore or injured in the following days. I like to do straight and then diagonal kicks just to make sure. I always conclude my warm-up with a quick 2 hops and a sprint just to get the blood flowing all over your body. Thanks for watching, and please leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.